Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please press the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila pulls the trigger on Luna to defend Steffy. The bold and the beautiful recap that shocked the soap world. Fire, tornado, collision, a gunshot, a scream, and a shattered alliance. Collision, tornado. The bold and the beautiful fans, buckle up, because if you thought Sheila Carter had changed, think again. In a twist that no one saw coming, Sheila pulls a gun on Luna Nozawa, but is it really to protect Steffy Forrester? Or is something far more sinister at play? On a week where wedding bells were supposed to ring and rivalries were supposed to cool down, all hell broke loose at the Cliff House. 1 second, Luna was confronting Steffy. The next? Sheila was screaming, a gun was drawn, and everything we thought we knew about the Forresters, Finnegans, and Sheilas of the world was rewritten in blood, betrayal, and bullets. This isn't just another bold moment. This is the moment that will define the next decade of the show. Clapperboard Chapter 1, when tensions erupt, Luna's obsession turns deadly. What began as a quiet obsession quickly spiraled into a violent showdown. Luna Nozawa, once the sweet and quiet intern at Forrester Creations, had been unraveling for weeks. Her desperation to win back control over her life, her career, and her connection to Finn drove her to an unstable breaking point. After losing Will Spencer to Steffy's interference and being humiliated in front of the press, Luna snapped. And when she found Steffy alone at the Cliff House, she made her move. Steffy, fresh from an emotional visit with Ridge and heartbroken over Finn's growing distance, was in no state to defend herself. "You stole everything from me, Steffy," Luna whispered, eyes gleaming. "And now I'm going to take it back." But what Luna didn't know, Sheila was watching. Fire Chapter 2, Sheila's justification, "I did it for my family." Fire. For months, Sheila Carter had been clawing her way back into the Finnegan family's good graces. Her relationship with Deacon Sharp was rocky. Her bond with Finn was strained. But Steffy? Sheila respected Steffy. Or at least, she respected her dominance. And when she saw Luna pull a knife, yes, a knife, from her designer handbag and lunge at Steffy in the Forrester kitchen, something in Sheila snapped. "Not on my watch," she growled, pulling the gun from her coat pocket. The same coat she wore the day she shot her own son and daughter-in-law. Boom! One shot. Glass shattered. Luna screamed. Steffy ducked. Sheila stood, shaking, weapon still raised. It wasn't a warning shot. Balance Scale Chapter 3, Who was hit? The aftermath of the gunshot. The scene was chaos. Neighbors reported the sound. Ridge and Brooke got emergency texts. Deacon raced from Il Giardino. Finn was in surgery and unreachable. And Luna? Luna was bleeding. But not from the chest. From the arm. Sheila hadn't shot to kill. Not this time. But she had pulled the trigger, and that was all the police needed. Steffy, trembling, called 911. But did she report Luna? Or Sheila? And here's the twist, when the authorities arrived, Sheila told them Luna was the attacker. And Steffy backed her up. Face screaming in fear. Chapter 4, Steffy's betrayal or survival? This wasn't just about loyalty. This was about strategy. Steffy, always the queen of calculated moves, had to choose, defend Luna, the woman threatening her family, or align with Sheila, the woman who just saved her life. In a moment of cold clarity, Steffy chose the devil she knew. "Sheila, she saved me," Steffy told Lieutenant Baker. "Luna came at me. There's footage from the security cam." Ridge couldn't believe it. Brooke was furious. Finn, when he found out, was devastated. But for Steffy, it was survival. Drop of Blood Chapter 5, Luna's confession, "I never meant to hurt her." From her hospital bed, Luna gave her own version of the story. And it was complicated. Yes, she brought the knife. But she claimed it was self-defense. She said Steffy had threatened her career. That Hope was manipulating the media. That Carter was paying bloggers to smear her name. That even Sheila had tried to blackmail her. I didn't want to hurt anyone, Luna whispered. I just wanted the truth. But no one believed her. Especially not Lee Finnegan, who arrived just in time to spit these words at her daughter. You're a disgrace. You're not a Nozawa. You never were. Balance Scale Chapter 6, The Trial of Sheila Carter, again. Now under arrest again, Sheila faces attempted manslaughter charges. But this time? She has Steffy, Ridge, and even Deacon backing her up. The courtroom is a war zone. Luna's camp, led by Brooke and Bill, demand justice. Sheila's defenders call her a hero. And the judge? Let's just say she's dealt with Sheila before. Television Chapter 7 to 100, The Fallout Explodes. Over the next 94 chapters, we'll dive into Fire Finn's spiral, torn between mother, wife, and a bleeding Luna. Wilted Flower Hope's guilt, realizing she set Luna up for destruction. Detective Sanchez's return, to uncover what really happened in those 10 chaotic seconds. Ring Carter's confession about his role in the campaign against Luna. Broken Heart Luna's mental breakdown, and the shocking identity of her real father. Performing Arts Steffy's inner war, between gratitude and horror over what Sheila did for her. Chart decreasing Forrester Creations on the verge of collapse, as public outrage over Sheila's actions leads to boycotts and shareholder revolts. DNA a paternity twist, proving Luna is actually the daughter of a legacy character no one saw coming, Thorne Forrester. Crown the rise of Sheila as a public hero, thanks to viral footage and spin from Spencer Publications. Tornado the final cliffhanger, involving a second shooting, an unexpected engagement, and a plane explosion over Monte Carlo. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, June 2nd, reveals that Liam Spencer talked about his pale list while Sheila Sharp screamed that John Finnegan didn't want Luna Nozawa. First on Monday's B&B occasion, Sheila advised Luna not to go down this road. Although Steffy preliminarily tried to get relief of Steffy Forrester, she didn't have that mindset presently. Luna left a voicemail for Finn and tried to move Sheila that they'd be better off without Steffy in the picture. Although Luna felt barring Steffy's trouble was the stylish option, Sheila easily didn't agree. Sheila couldn't believe that Luna allowed. She'd accept commodity like this and told her not to say another word about Finn's woman. After some further bickering, Sheila eventually cried that Finn didn't want Luna. Once Sheila pushed Luna to accept Finn and Steffy's decision, she reiterated that Luna demanded to go. Latterly, Sheila set up the apartment empty and hoped that Luna had left city like she told her to, though she still looked upset that bad news was brewing. At the Precipice house, Liam got up from a nap and ultimately faced Steffy's pale list question. Liam suggested he was formerly doing it just by spending time with Steffy, Hope Logan, and his daughters. It was each about flashing back these precious moments together. Liam also raised enterprises about manipulative, dangerous Luna and wanted to make sure his favored bones were defended once he was gone. At the sanitarium, Finn had some Luna flashbacks, so Lee Finnegan guessed that Luna was on his mind when she walked in his office. Lee ultimately figured out that Luna had been in contact with Finn and grew upset. After Finn got Luna's communication, Lee pushed him to change his phone number. Finn knew this had to stop and got another warning from Lee, who felt that Finn had to be veritably careful of Luna. After Liam left the Precipice house, Steffy heard a noise and assumed he'd come back for commodity he forgot. Steffy was on her way to the office, but she looked shocked as Luna appeared and blazoned that Steffy wasn't going anywhere. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Luna and Steffy have some tense scenes ahead, so we'll bring you updates on all the hostility. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, June 2nd, 2025, reveal Cleric making a big discovery in his own home. Cleric is not a happy man. Sheila Carter is getting more and more terrified by Luna Nozawa and the crazy effects she says. Now, she's talking about barring Steffy Forrester Finnegan from the equation. Despite Sheila trying to do that herself multiple times, that's a ground too far for Sheila, so she puts Luna on notice. That seems to be when Deacon Sharp will return to his apartment and discover Luna and Sheila there together. Cleric is furious to know that his woman has been carrying on a relationship with this killer behind his reverse. Luna boggled Deacon's two stylish musketeers, Tom Star and Hollis. There's no forgiving that, but can he forgive Sheila for keeping this secret from him and seeing Luna behind his reverse for the last many months? Sheila had promised Deacon that she'd stay down from Luna, but she broke that pledge over and over again and has been drinking Sheila into his eatery and home. How will Sheila sweet talk her way out of this bone? With her hubby? Surely, Deacon will be forgiving of this one solecism. Luna terrifies Steffy. Meanwhile, Luna just can't give up, so she decides to tease Steffy. Pressures rise when the two women come face to face. Will Luna put on the innocent act and swear that she's changed like she does when she's around John Finnegan, or will she show Steffy those scary eyes again? Steffy can tell that she's likely in another Sheila situation and prodigies when she'll be done with all of Finn's crazy womanish cousins. Steffy didn't suppose she was subscribing up for this mess when she married Finn, but she is about to give up on her hubby in marriage. Still, Luna is about to give up on the idea of having her father in her life. Which woman will win? Tune into all new occurrences of The Bold and the Beautiful weekdays on CBS to see how these stories play out. Hold on to your pearls and grab your tissues, soap fans, because The Bold and the Beautiful delivered one of the most jaw-dropping Monday episodes in recent memory on June 2, 2025. From Liam Spencer's emotional farewell bucket list to Sheila Carter's volcanic eruption of rage, Luna Nozawa's deadly obsession with Dr. John Finnegan, and Deacon Sharp's soul-crushing discovery, this episode had everything: betrayal, love, death threats, and the return of those infamous Sheila eyes. If you thought Luna couldn't possibly get darker, think again. Let's dive into the twisted turns and dangerous territory that made this Monday a must-watch that fans will never forget. Tornado Sheila Carter explodes, Finn doesn't want you. Luna's obsession crosses a deadly line. We open with Sheila Carter, who's already at her wit's end. Her blood pressure's rising, her eyes are twitching, and Luna's twisted logic is making her question everything she's tried to rebuild since getting back into society's good graces. Luna, devious, calculating, and more dangerous than ever, is on a mission: eliminate Steffy Forrester Finnegan and take her place as Finn's one and only. Yes, Luna actually says out loud that removing Steffy might be the best move for everyone involved. But the reaction from Sheila? Scorching. Don't say another word about Finn's wife, she screams, sending viewers into chills and proving once again that while Sheila may be deranged, she does have limits, even if they're bizarrely selective. Broken heart. Liam's bucket list tears, a dying man's final wishes. Meanwhile, across town at the beloved Cliff House, Liam Spencer wakes up from a nap that fans feared might be his last. With the shadow of his brain tumor looming, Liam is in full reflection mode, and it's enough to rip your heart out. When Steffy gently asks him about his bucket list, he gives a heartbreaking, tear-soaked answer: I'm already living it. Spending time with you, Hope, and my girls, that's all I need. Loudly crying face cue sobbing from millions of fans around the world. But his peaceful moment quickly turns into a protective warning. Liam is clearly haunted by Luna's manipulation, and he makes one final plea: promise me you'll stay away from Luna. Protect the girls, protect each other. She's not safe. Brain Finn's flashbacks, and Lee's warning: change your number now. At the hospital, Finn can't shake Luna from his thoughts. Flashbacks of their recent interactions, her glances, her lingering touches, her unsettling need for connection, consume his mind. Enter Lee Finnegan, who immediately senses something is wrong. Lee's maternal instincts are on high alert, and when she discovers that Luna left Finn a voicemail, she doesn't mince words. Change your number, John. This isn't love, it's obsession. And you need to protect yourself and your family. For once, Finn doesn't argue. He knows Lee is right. But is it already too late? Firecracker Deacon's homecoming from hell, what is she doing here? Back at Deacon's apartment, the bombshell moment fans have been waiting for finally detonates. Deacon Sharp walks in and finds not just Sheila, but Luna in his home. His home! The look on his face says it all: betrayal, rage, heartbreak. Let's not forget, Luna killed Deacon's two closest friends, Tom Star and Hollis. And now, here she is, in his sanctuary, whispering manipulative venom into his wife's ear. You promised me, Sheila. You said you'd stay away from her. Deacon bellows, shaking with fury. But Sheila, who always has an excuse, tries to twist it. She needed help, Deacon, she's lost. Yet this time, Deacon's not buying it. She's not lost. She's lethal. Kitchen knife showdown at the Cliff House. Luna blocks Steffy's path. You're not going anywhere. As if things weren't tense enough, the cliffhanger ending delivers a moment so chilling, it'll replay in fans' nightmares for weeks. Steffy, on her way to the office, hears a noise and assumes Liam's come back for something, but it's not Liam. It's Luna. And she's standing in the doorway with a crazed look in her eye. You're not going anywhere, Steffy, she says with a spine-chilling calmness. Cut to black. End scene. Panic. Crystal ball, what's next? Steffy versus Luna, Deacon versus Sheila, and Liam's final days. Will Steffy make it out of this confrontation alive? Can Deacon forgive Sheila for betraying him yet again? Is Sheila secretly plotting a plan to stop Luna once and for all? Will Finn finally cut Luna out of his life forever? And how many more tear-jerking scenes can we handle from Liam before his exit arc takes a tragic turn? Collision final thoughts. Monday's episode was pure soap perfection. With raw emotion, lethal obsession, and classic B&B suspense, Monday's episode delivered everything fans crave. Sheila Carter reminded us she's still the reigning queen of chaos, Liam pulled at our heartstrings with heartbreaking honesty, and Luna Nozawa officially stepped into villain territory with her disturbing fixation on Finn and Steffy's marriage. This was the bold and the beautiful at its finest, dramatic, emotional, and terrifyingly real. As the storm clouds gather and the secrets pile up, one thing is certain. No one is safe. Brains stay tuned all week for explosive episodes as the bold and the beautiful spirals deeper into betrayal, heartbreak, and shocking returns. From Sheila's next move to Luna's growing instability, don't miss a single second. Unreal twist. Sheila shoots Luna to protect Steffy? Face screaming in fear pistol. Sheila goes too far, Luna shot in shocking scene to save Steffy? B&B shocker. Sheila fires the gun at Luna. Steffy stunned. Sheila pulls the trigger, Luna left bleeding in bold and beautiful bombshell. Luna shot in cold blood? Sheila defends Steffy in explosive scene. Bold and bloody, Sheila shoots Luna? Steffy caught in the crossfire. Sheila unhinged. Luna targeted in shocking act of protection for Steffy. B&B shocking shootout, Sheila defends Steffy with deadly force? Luna's life on the line, Sheila's trigger finger changes everything. Gunfire erupts. Sheila's deadly move to save Steffy from Luna?